How's it going, everybody? The PlayStation July savings sale is running from now until July 15th, and there's a ton of absolute bangers on sale for up to 90% off. Every day I put together lists of the top games you can get at a deep discount, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's video. Alright, with that out of the way, that's enough yapping from me, so let's get straight into it. For $2, 85% off, Red Faction 2 is a futuristic first-person shooter set on 22nd century Earth, where a squad of nanotech-enhanced soldiers rises against a corrupt dictator. You'll play as Elias, utilize powerful explosives, command a specialized squad, and battle through urban war zones, fortified military strongholds, and treacherous environments using vehicles and heavy weaponry to topple Chancellor Sopot's oppressive regime. It's an 84 on game rankings, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $3, 80% off, Aaero is a fast-paced music rhythm game where you speed through stunning, stylized environments, tracing ribbons of light in time with the music, battling strange enemies and fighting epic boss battles driven entirely by an incredible licensed soundtrack. Featuring tracks from Noisia, Flux Pavilion, KDB, The Prototypes, Neo Signal, and many more, it's a unique and innovative experience from indie micro studio Mad Fellows. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $3, 30% off, Brotato is a frantic, top-down arena shooter roguelite where you play a potato armed with up to 6 weapons at once, battling relentless waves of aliens while awaiting rescue. You'll customize your runs with dozens of characters, hundreds of items and weapons, from flamethrowers and SMGs to rocket launchers and even sticks and stones, and craft overpowered unique builds by selecting traits and upgrades that suit your playstyle. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $2, 90% off, The Dark Eye: Chains of Satinav is a point-and-click adventure following Garen, a young birdcatcher tasked with investigating a mysterious plague of aggressive crows threatening the kingdom of Andergast. Players explore the richly detailed world of Aventuria, solving intricate puzzles, interacting with memorable characters, and experiencing a narrative crafted by the authors of the renowned pen-and-paper RPG The Dark Eye. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $5, 86% off, the Turrican Anthology Volume 1 celebrates the beloved fast-paced Turrican series alongside Chris Hulsbeck's iconic soundtrack, bundling 5 classics, Turrican and Turrican 2 from Amiga, Super Turrican and its Director's Cut from SNES, and Mega Turrican Score Attack from Genesis, with expanded stages, enhanced score attack modes, rewind support, multiple soundtracks, concept art, and unlockable cheats. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, and I'm not sure about trophy difficulty or time to platinum as it's such a small sample size. For $5, 86% off, the Turrican Anthology Volume 2 continues the legendary series alongside Chris Hulsbeck's iconic soundtrack, bundling 5 classics, Turrican 3 from the Amiga, Mega Turrican and its Director's Cut from Genesis, Super Turrican 2, and Super Turrican Score Attack from SNES, with expanded levels and secret stages. Features include toggleable maps, rewind, multiple soundtracks, unlockable cheats, and never-before-seen concept art. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, and I'm not sure about trophy difficulty or time to platinum as it's such a small sample size. For $4, 85% off, OlliOlli World Rad Edition is a vibrant skateboarding action platformer where you cruise through the eccentric and colorful land of Radlandia, meeting quirky locals, grinding rails, and pulling off tricks as you seek the mystical skate gods on your quest for Nirvana. The Rad Edition includes the Void Riders and Finding the Flow Zone story expansions, adding new biomes, levels, characters, and customization options. It's an 86 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $2, 90% off, Gordian Quest is a sprawling deck-building RPG where you lead parties of 3 heroes through a cursed world teeming with darkness, treasure, and ever deadlier foes. Across 4 campaign acts and multiple modes, including the fast-paced roguelite Realm mode and the endlessly replayable Adventure mode, you'll explore procedurally generated maps, dive into fathomless dungeons, and tackle unpredictable events that test your strategy. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 60 hours to platinum. For $4, 75% off, Alwa's Legacy is a modern retro adventure game filled with dangerous dungeons, mystic items, and ancient secrets, letting you upgrade your magic, choose your own path, and explore a richly detailed world brimming with puzzles. With a clever upgrade system for customized playstyles, crisp pixel art visuals, and challenging rooms that test your reflexes, it delivers a non-linear experience full of strategy and discovery. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $4, 80% off. Dex is a 2D action RPG set in a sprawling cyberpunk city where you fight, hack, and navigate a dangerous underworld while evading a mysterious tentacular organization and deadly adversaries. You traverse Harbor Prime making allies, choosing your approach as a silent assassin, hacker, diplomat, or gunfighter, with real-time combat, interactive dialogue, and a mature storyline that rewards exploration and strategic thinking. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $4, 80% off. Tin Hearts is a Lemmings-inspired narrative puzzle adventure from former Fable developers, where you guide tin soldiers through over 50 puzzles across a grand Victorian home while reliving the poignant story of genius inventor Albert J. Butterworth through memories, photographs, and letters. Unlock whimsical inventions like toy cannons and balloon machines, control time to change outcomes, and experience the adventure in VR or flat play. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $1, 90% off. Bridge Constructor Portal is a physics-based puzzle game that combines the mind-bending mechanics of Portal with the engineering challenges of Bridge Constructor. Build bridges, ramps, slides, and more across 60 test chambers to safely guide the bendies in their vehicles, using portals, propulsion and repulsion gels, aerial faith plates, cubes, and other gadgets to bypass turrets, lasers, acid pools, and tricky switch puzzles. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $4, 75% off. Lovecraft's Untold Stories is a dark action roguelite where you choose from 5 heroes, detective, thief, professor, witch, or ghoul, and battle monsters from the Cthulhu mythos across randomly generated levels inspired by Lovecraft's haunting tales. Collect weapons and artifacts, manage your sanity, and confront the Great Old Ones across hospitals, jungles, and the eerie town of Innsmouth. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, and I'm not sure about trophy difficulty or time to platinum as it's such a small sample size. For $5, 80% off. Spelunker HD Deluxe is a full remake of the legendary classic, sending you into a treacherous cave full of creatures, nasty traps, and hidden treasure where the slightest mistake means failure. Use bombs, flashes, and fans to survive across adventure, competition, championship, and endless infinite cave Neo modes, with beautiful 3D graphics, a nostalgic 8-bit mode, and online or offline co-op. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, and I'm not sure about trophy difficulty or time to platinum as it's such a small sample size. For $3, 80% off. The Coma 2 Vicious Sisters is an atmospheric, story-driven survival horror game where student Mina Park awakens in a dark, twisted version of her school, pursued by a sinister figure resembling her teacher. Venture beyond the school and into the warped Sewa district, encountering strange creatures, mysterious strangers, and uneasy allies while solving puzzles, discovering clues, and fighting to survive. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $4, 75% off. Male Mole is a charming 3D platformer where you play as Molty, a heroic male mole racing through underground tunnels, climbing walls, and soaring the skies across 30 inventive levels to deliver the most important mail in all of Carrot Land. Explore vibrant hubs, meet villagers, customize Molty with hats and jetpacks, compete in time attacks against mech rivals, and uncover secrets in an adventure full of charm and challenge. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $5, 75% off. Inertial Drift is a retro-futuristic, 90s-inspired arcade racer that reinvents drifting with its groundbreaking twin-stick control system, giving players unparalleled precision and flow. Every car offers a completely different handling system, encouraging mastery as you take on tight mountain passes, sweeping highways, and neon-soaked cityscapes across a variety of modes including story-driven races, arcade challenges, and competitive play. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $1, 85% off. Teslagrad Remastered is a non-linear puzzle platformer set in the steampunk kingdom of Electropia, where a young boy flees a tyrant king through the Tesla Tower, mastering the lost art of Teslamancy to manipulate electromagnetism and solve intricate puzzles. This remaster adds updated graphics, 10 new levels, refined audio, and additional secrets across beautifully hand-drawn environments filled with lore and cleverly designed traps. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $3, 50% off. Myst is a classic point-and-click adventure that transports you to the enigmatic island of Myst, where ancient betrayal, hidden secrets, and mysterious puzzles await discovery. You'll explore surreal landscapes, solve intricate puzzles, and uncover secret books that lead to breathtaking worlds created by a master storyteller, all while piecing together the mystery behind the treacherous actions of his sons and the fate of the island itself. It's an 82 on game rankings, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $5, 75% off, Postal Brain Damaged is a chaotic first-person shooter diving into the twisted psyche of the Postal dude, delivering fast-paced, over-the-top action across nightmarish, handcrafted levels. Blast through bizarre enemies and monstrous bosses with a wild arsenal of unconventional weapons, explore surreal environments, and uncover secrets while experiencing the dark, irreverent humor the series is known for. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $4, 70% off, Cook Serve Delicious 2 is the massive sequel to the beloved original, putting you in control of building your restaurant from a roach-infested eatery to a world-class Platinum Star experience across 400 levels spanning 33 restaurants. Design your space with over 1,200 unlockable objects, cook a huge variety of foods solo or in local split-screen co-op, and tackle adjustable difficulty from casual to insanely demanding. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 80 hours to platinum. For $5, 75% off, Little Big Workshop is a charming factory tycoon game where you manage a tiny tabletop workshop, organizing production lines, purchasing machinery, and directing cute workers to build over 50 unique products, from rubber ducks to electric guitars, for demanding clients. Expand your desk-filling factory, unlock new machines and production methods, and grow your business in an open-ended sandbox where no two factories ever look the same. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $5, 75% off, Swordship is a high-octane, futuristic dodge-em-up roguelike where you pilot a nimble ship through waves of enemies, turning their attacks against them with split-second maneuvers. Navigate randomly generated underwater levels, master shifting dynamic weather conditions, and experiment with power-up components while balancing risk and reward to maximize your score and survival. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, and I'm not sure about trophy difficulty or time to platinum as it's such a small sample size. For $5, 75% off, Akka Arrh is Jeff Minter's modern take on an incredibly rare Atari arcade prototype, combining a psychedelic wave shooter with cascading color, shapes, and sound as you blast swarms of attackers and zoom into close-range combat to defend your perimeter. Create massive chains of enemy explosions, build combos, protect your rings, and battle through 50 unique levels in pure arcade bliss where high scores and survival are your only goals. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, and there's a broken trophy making the platinum unobtainable. For $1, 90% off, Time Loader is a story-driven puzzle platformer where players control a tiny robot traveling back to the 1990s to prevent a tragic accident and uncover the consequences of altering the past. Players explore the creator's house, solve brain-teasing puzzles, and acquire unique upgrades, while navigating subverted perspectives, interacting with familiar objects in new ways, and influencing a dynamic, branching narrative. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is, if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sale stuff that I put out, leave a like, and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.